What's up, guys? This is AMPS coming at you. What up?
Hi!
So, we got a new recruit with us. His name's Josh. And he said he's interested in doing some ghost hunting. So, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, Josh?
I don't know. Why you put me on the spot like that? My name's Josh. I
like
work too much.
On the beach.
I don't like walking on the beach. The sand gets in your toes and you trip. And,
walking through wet tunnels?
I've done that once.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Did you like it?
I liked it.
Okay. He likes walking through wet tunnels.
Yeah, so he'll fit right in with us. Where are you from?
I'm from West Milford.
West Milford?
Closest place.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a road called Wizard's Forge. I'm a wizard.
So, what made you decide to come out and ghost hunt with us?
Experience, man. I'm gonna try this stuff out.
Cool.
See where we're going. Just have a good time.
You were saying that you've done this in the past a little bit.
Yeah. Nothing professional.
Okay. Nothing bona fide.
It's just nothing bona fide.
Yeah, because we are bona fide for the record.
It's official.
So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and hit up our first hunt of the season. We're going to head out to Flinderation Tunnel, and we got a few new strategies we're going to use this year. We got the REM pod, and right now it's a little rigged, but hey, we're going to strap it to a board, and that way it keeps it away from the body, and it won't set it off. So we're going to walk with it. That way, if we end up getting it set off, we can just go ahead and set up right there and see if we get a little bit better chance at contacting something. Also, Stu's got some new equipment. You want to tell us about it?
I don't know. I'm kind of creeped out at the moment. Chuck, you want to switch spots with me?
Not really.
Okay.
Whoa!
I'll just deal. Basically, it picks up heat or lack of heat. That's right. So, yeah, and I didn't show you this, Chuck, but it's got a feature where it'll show the coldest areas.
Okay, good. I was going to ask you about that. Cool.
Yeah, so that might actually come in handy because it's been said for a long time by different groups that whenever there's a haunting or any kind of activity, that things become colder. So my thought is that this would pick up something. Like, ideally it would be a human figure, but whatever. It'll just give us some new information to go on.
Now, so hopefully with this new equipment and our new strategies, we'll pinpoint a little bit more activity for you guys this year. We got a video that Mr. Stu here put up. It was called The Best of 2015.
Yep.
Is that it? Appalachian Mountaineer Paranormal Society. Check it out on Facebook. We've also got a link to our YouTube page from that Facebook page. It's Spooky Amps. And we've got some videos on there you can check out. But I definitely recommend you check out The Best 2015. It put all our stuff together that we caught, like most all of it together. Some pretty interesting stuff on there. So check it out, and hopefully we get a good start this year and run into something tonight. Well,
your phone should.
Is that your phone?
Well, it's this part right here it's operating. It's not actually the phone camera.
Right.
This is a separate camera.
Well, what you could do regardless is while you're running this thermal, you can turn your voice recorder on.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that way you'll have audio for it too.
Yeah. Oh, I'll definitely have it going.
Do I have a good skull shape? Would the predator take me?
Yeah, I think so. You're a good candidate. Check out my camera. See, it's got some heat to it.
Yeah.
You just had a hold of it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, see the handle right there?
Yeah.
Let's see something here. Check this out.
It's invisible. It was.
Okay, now.
Yeah, it's picking it
cool.
up.
Nice. That's awesome.
Hey.
He's the amazing bionic ghost detector. What's up, buddy?
What's happening?
This is Josh Davison.
Flip me over. I want to see. Doesn't flip, does it?
Yeah, it flips. He's ready for action.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Huh. Who'd have thunk it? I said, who'd have thunk it?
I don't like it. That usually means I hit my head.
You don't say.
Still notice when you hit it?
Still hear it after I wake up again.
Oh man,
What happened?
yeah,
Our tourists. No. Yeah.
We got Josh back here with us. He's gonna come out with us and see how he likes the ghost hunting thing.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll have a new recruit by the end of the night.
We're going to show him the ropes. Well, that's a good thing.
He's already saying he sees dead people.
Yeah.
We'll see if he does or not tonight.
You're not counting us, right? Because we're not actually dead.
Well, I hope not, or I'm just in a hell of a situation now.
So anyway,
yeah, going out with a couple ghosts, you know, looking around for more ghosts. And
Find out. Tunnel looks interesting on thermal. I mean, it's a tunnel, but you know, looks interesting. Can't say it looks too special, but wow.
What is it?
That rock, that's been hanging on by a prayer for so long, it finally gave way some.
It's hard to breathe in here. I hope no trains come.
You never know. Ah, everything just got dripped on, like literally everything.
Yeah, it's still deep right here.
Wow. Just a matter of time, yeah, that's, wow.
I'm standing over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't gonna hit us now.
Chances are greater that it will. We need to avoid that rock at all costs.
Yeah, but
See what we were talking about, Josh? See where my light's shining?
oh, that frog man.
Yep. We made him famous.
should be alright like that. Yeah, it's not gonna fall off or go anywhere. Except for a staple there.
Yeah, that first light does.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
I think the first one does, but it'll make a noise when the rest light up.
Around 50, 51 degrees.
Okay.
52.
I found a straw.
It's getting warmer right here. So what is that, calcium? 2.6.
Some kind of mineral deposits. Still going up?
Yeah, 8.
Huh.
Now it's back down to 52.6.
Oh, you were picking me up.
52.9.
Go back up.
53.
You changed?
This is 53.0 right now. And just dropped to 52.7, 52.8.
Check out that mineral deposit there.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
It's all over the place.
Jeez. Dude. It's dropping back down.
Is it?
Yeah. Sweet. Like, the temperature's really fluctuating. I'm not getting any milligauss change.
Huh.
It's staying at 0.1.
Get close to that clothing line there and see what happens. Both of these. close to that clothing item there, see what happens.
Something I didn't point out to you, Josh, you know that first cubby hole that had the arrow spray painted on it? Did you notice that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just went to point two. What's the story behind it?
From what we can figure out, somebody was trying to head to that part of the tunnel, and they got hit by a train. At least that's the legend. Like, I can't find a newspaper article or anything from that time to back it up. So.
Change the smell.
What do you smell?
Different kind of paint. Seriously, there was a change in smell.
It wasn't railroad tie, was it?
What?
It wasn't railroad tie smell, was it?
Metallic?
No, railroad tie. Like, you know, railroad ties are this big long
wood.
Did it smell like that?
That didn't smell like rotted wood.
Getting a little fluctuation there?
Yeah. What's with the freaking litter bugs? Come on.
Point 1 and point 2.
Huh.
Damn, around
really
53 degrees.
Point 3 right here.
Really?
I don't know, I might be doing that usual climbing thing it likes to do.
Yeah, it's done that before. Well, if we're going to walk the whole length of the tunnel, I'll just leave my can here to mark it.
Okay. Keep going.
I'll see you later.
Back down to point 1 though.
Huh. Yours did?
How new are the batteries in it? How new are the batteries in it? Temperature staying about the same.
But for our purposes, that's a good thing.
Right.
But it was fluctuating earlier.
I know, that was... What got me was it went from point 3 straight down to point 1.
Yeah.
Usually, like when it's just doing this climbing thing, you hear it's 1 decibel at a time.
Yeah. Hang on for a second. I just wanted to listen. It must be road noise or something.
What did you hear?
You know how sometimes you'll think you'll hear voices in here, but it's when you stop walking, it's not.
Was it like a roarish or a
No, just voices.
voice?
Yeah.
I ain't heard nothing at all.
Yeah.
I ain't heard nothing at all.
Yeah. When we stopped walking, I couldn't hear it, so there must have been echoes.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about here. Point
3 again?
I mean, it just went to point 3, but then it dropped back down to point 2. This is, I wanted to do this a lot more with this thing too. We didn't really have enough equipment.
Right.
It's kind of nice now that we can do a few more things.
Yeah. Happened again?
It's up to 53.9, 54.1. Or if it's because we're getting closer to the other end.
Possibly.
How far are we? Yeah, we still got ways to go.
Little ways.
55,
We're standing still.
55.7.
It's getting warmer and we're just standing here.
Yeah.
What I don't get is, do you see the halo looking thing?
and then the darkness, and then the little dot in the middle.
Yeah, that's really odd.
Look at the other end and see what it looks like.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's not me.
No, that wasn't you at all.
That definitely was not you.
Someone
Somebody
here
in
with us?
Yeah. What do you see on the other end?
It's all like,
Yeah, it's all lit up.
No halo?
No halo, no.
there's nothing like,
Yeah, that's creepy.
But it looks totally different.
I wonder what that little...
I don't know.
It, .3, .2.
Getting fluctuation now?
A little bit. I'm gonna move my thumb down just a little. 4.3.
oh, hey, look where we're at.
Oh, wow. How about that?
How about that?
What's that?
We wondered if something happened here because you see how
Whoa!
it's brick?
Look! In the point the thermal at it. It looks like a giant baby
Wow.
space.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
See that? That's crazy. What the heck is that?
There's little places knocked
Oh, it
out.
says 2 notches right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. That was pretty cool, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think actually I need to turn the thermal cam off because the battery's low.
Okay. You just went up to 0.5 and went back down to 0.2.
That's odd. Listen for a sec.
Hey Josh, hold up for a second. We're listening. I hear it drip down there. Dude, that spiked to like 0.5 there. That's amazing.
Do you remember that drip sounding like that?
Not really, but I kind of think I do too. Maybe if I turn my light, I can hear better. Holy crap, hold on, look at this, look at this.
0.7?
Yeah.
6? Back down to 0.2.
Did you see that? Yeah.
I caught the tail end of it when it hit 0.6.
Right.
You know, last time we seen that, I think, was when we seen
When we first had
the
got that
light.
thing?
No,
Oh,
when we seen that light the second time.
Yeah, you're right.
Hopefully that's a good sign for tonight.
Walk kind of slow, Josh. Was that you?
What?
You didn't hear that just go off?
No.
Didn't that just go off?
I didn't hear it if it did.
Maybe I was hearing noise. Give us a sign, let us know you're in here. Just went to 50.4.
Was that a sign?
Could be. Give us a stronger sign.
Can you do that again? What's your name?
What if that's just breath? Yep.
Yeah, since you're breathing at it.
That makes total sense.
Very nice speculation there.
Thank you. I'll try. I keep getting dripped on.
I want to move to the left or right a little bit.
I mean, I could. Just got a brief response. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, let it roll. Go higher. Use more. There you go.
Keep it up.
Wow.
You know what's really weird? We have seen some things and heard some things in that direction.
Right.
But when we've set up on that end,
Just never get anything.
yeah. See, one time we were setting up on that end, but we just never had any good experiences. But I think some people got the same conclusion that we did, that that man was making for that cubby hole that's marked with the arrow. Because remember on that end we found the noose,
Yeah.
and then we also found the Ouija board.
What do you mean a noose?
Like a noose,
Somebody
you know,
brought
a
in
noose.
and laid it down.
I thought you meant like hanging on the something, you know.
It wasn't hanging, it was just laying on the ledge. Somebody made a noose and laid it on the ledge in here.
See, there's a story that the KKK would hang people in here
Right.
somewhere.
There's another story that a little girl got hung.
Well, that's screwed up.
It's the KKK.
But again, it goes back to there's no recordings of anything.
Yeah,
See, it's just hearsay. You never know.
urban legend.
Mm-hmm.
There might be truth in it, there might not be. Okay, so you want to talk for a second about my theory?
Yeah.
About long run.
Okay.
If
About
there was
what?
a long run tunnel,
Oh.
if there was a train that wrecked there, like, okay, here's my thought. So this Flinderation tunnel, it's tunnel number 2. What number is Central Station?
6.
6?
Yeah.
And then long run's number 4? Is that right?
Sounds about right.
I think Eaton's tunnel's number 5, but I don't think it exists anymore. So my theory was, why do these tunnels that are so close and are supposedly haunted, why do they have to have separate incidents? My thought was, why couldn't it be that they're all connected to one event?
Right. It doesn't mean they ain't going to travel. This is a whole freaking line that goes all the way, you know, what, Illinois? Isn't that what you said?
I know at least Parkersburg.
Well, yeah, at least Parkersburg, obviously. So what's to say a ghost isn't traveling this same route that's been known to for years?
Right.
I'm with you on that 100%.
Yeah.
I mean,
It seems odd that these tunnels that are so close together,
we could be
haunted.
running into the same entities wherever we pick anything up.
yeah.
They could be the same exact ones, or the same one, if
Yeah.
it's only one. You know?
Right, yeah.
I kind of don't believe it's just one. I think there's more than one because of the different types of reactions we've had.
True.
But whichever, you know.
Yeah.
Every night, like with the, for instance, the Silver Run tunnel.
Yeah.
You know, that story,
Yeah.
which is actually there's some kind of recorded history to it in the papers or whatever.
Yeah.
So with Silver Run, for instance, there was a train that would go by every night because it was Flannery they talked about.
Yeah.
And Flannery ran that route every night. So that route was constantly going.
Yeah.
Constantly. So some people know these routes well because they lived it. They was always driving it. They was always working on it, something.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And something I just remembered at Eaton's Tunnel, what's the person that controls the train? Conductor?
Conductor, yeah.
Supposedly the conductor was killed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know
I just
that.
happen to remember that. Yeah. See, that's another thing I've read. There's like so many stories that has no news article to back it up.
Right.
Like it's
But
in a way
again,
it's frustrating, but in another way it kind of makes sense.
Again, stories have to come from somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, from some sort of truth.
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe not the whole truth.
Yeah, whether it's been changed and passed down through generation.
Right.
But there's got to be some base truth behind it.
Yeah.
Especially enough to keep the stories going, rather than somebody just made up something and that was it. You know, usually when somebody's full of crap, they tell you a story and nobody ever repeats it again. So for these stories to carry for so long, there's got to be some kind of base truth behind it somewhere.
Yeah. Now, how different what we hear today is from what actually happens, another story, but there's definitely some degree of truth to it.
Right.
But you know, if the conductor was killed, what's to say the conductor isn't reliving his route?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
See, do y'all think of ghosts as, you know, conscious entities or as echoes of life?
Well, there's said to be two types of hauntings. There's supposed to be residual hauntings, and there's supposed to be intelligent hauntings.
Okay.
Residual hauntings are times that take place over and over again. It's just a constant replay of the image or whatever that happened. Intelligent hauntings are the ones like what happened right here. You know. Does that mean echoing, or did you hear something down there?
You were echoing.
Okay. But anyway, with like the REM pod going off, or them being able to move an object or interaction with us, that would be an intelligent haunting. So I mean, I think there's definitely more than one type of haunting.
You know, we were talking about that one night. What I was wondering was, it seems like even with a residual haunting, somebody reliving an experience, there's still some degree of intelligence to it.
Right. Well, if they can interact.
Yeah.
If they can't interact, then there would be no intelligence to it.
Right.
And again, if it's reliving the same instance and it's interacting, I would think that would still be considered intelligent haunting, not so much a residual haunting.
Right. But see, that's what maybe another...
And who says they don't coincide?
Yeah. What I'm thinking is, maybe it's more like a conscious and subconscious haunting. You know, instead of an event repeating itself, maybe a better way to think of it is a conscious haunting or a subconscious haunting. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Because to me it seems like if a ghost is reliving an experience, there's some degree of
awareness.
Yeah, awareness.
Like trying to find its way somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Can you imagine being condemned to that though? Living the same moment over and over and over.
Yeah, Bill Murray did.
They just can't.
All day.
Yeah, no doubt.
Right.
How would you get out of that, you know, that loop?
Well, that's probably the reason of hauntings, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to find their way out. They need an exorcist.
It's all based on some traumatic event. It seems like. I mean, I've never... You know, I'd have to think really hard to come up with a story I've heard of like a benevolent haunting, you know, or like a good spirit type haunting.
Right.
It seems like all the stories are around something bad.
Well, there was the woman, and we'll tell a lilac bush story, where the miner got lost in the mines, and his wife her face appeared on the wall and helped him find his way out. And when he got home, he found fire.
Dude, you almost stomped my foot.
But where he found she killed herself.
Oh wow.
8.5.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Thank you. Back to point 4.
Cool.
But see, even that, like, the outcome was good, but she killed herself.
Right,
Like,
right, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I get what you're
But
saying.
that'd be a helpful type.
Yeah, I mean, helpful, but helpful around something really bad, too.
Right, yeah.
That's
right,
really
right.
weird, but yeah, I'm glad you brought that up.
Well, I mean, what haunting would actually take place from something good? I don't think anything could, because if somebody died, it had to be bad.
Yeah.
There would be nothing good about somebody dying.
Right. But I mean, some sort of tragedy, it seems like it's all based around.
Oh, yeah, right. We're going to pack it up and leave here in a few minutes. This is going to be a nice chance to talk to us tonight.
Why don't you give us one last good response? We haven't seen you for a while. There you go, keep it up. Try harder.
See if you get to 0.6.
We've been excited to come out and see you again.
Yeah, we've been missing you. There you go.
You've been missing us too?
You can do it.
Just a little higher.
That's it. Keep trying. One last hurrah for the night. There you go.
We just got done with our trip out to Flinderation Tunnel for the first night of the season, and I think we had a pretty good little bit of activity there tonight.
Yeah.
What do you think, Stu?
Yeah, definitely. No amber-colored light, but we got everything else. Maybe an EVP. We haven't been through the audio yet, but if we did catch anything, we'll definitely put it in the video.
We do think we came across a false alarm, though.
Yeah.
We heard some really
Racket.
excuse me. We heard some really heavy racket going on. But we're pretty sure that it's just a bunch of drips on a can. That is probably the loudest drips we've ever heard since we've been there.
Yeah.
It was pretty wild. But we had some REM pod activity. When Josh was holding the REM pod in his hand, he had the REM pod fully extended. His arm was fully extended, so as far away from his body as possible. And there was a time that it actually went off pretty good while he was holding it. And when we went ahead and set up in the spot we decided we was going to set up in, the REM pod started going off, and the EMF detector was just fluctuating constantly tonight. So
You got a fluctuation whenever the REM pod went off the first time, didn't you, when Josh was holding it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually fluctuating then, too, at that point. So
And we found out that whenever we were using our two-way radios, that it was setting off the REM pod. And before, I had a clock that has one of those motors in it, and I found out that that sets off the EMF detector, but it doesn't set off the REM pod. So that tells us that they're independent frequencies, and whatever the two-way radios are broadcasting on, that is what the REM pod is picking up.
right.
And so whenever we get activity that the EMF detector and the REM pod pick up, that means that there's like a range of frequencies that is being produced.
Right.
So we got a little bit of troubleshooting in.
Oh, Josh, you got any comments on your first night out with us?
Yeah, what'd you think?
It was quite an amazing experience. I'm ready to do it again.
Awesome.
Awesome. That's good.
I was not expecting to get the experiences that we had.
I'm just glad we didn't have a dead night.
Yeah. I was pretty well expecting to have a dead night.
I was too, in
because,
a way. Yeah.
right.
Just because somebody knew it was coming.
Right. So, yeah, absolutely. So,
Just our luck.
but anyway, this is our first night of the season, and I'd say it was pretty successful. So,
Yeah.
can't wait till next time we get to go out. And Stu here will be working on the footage and uploaded some video for you soon.
Yep.
So keep your eyes open. All right, this is AMPS. We're out.